It's a perfect way to cap off a career. My father became a judge at age 61 after he was a prosecutor. I was also a prosecutor 15 years. And after he litigated through the courts, the municipal courts, common pleas court, the appellate court, Ohio Supreme Court, and federal district court. I've litigated in all of those courts. It's a good way to cap off a career. This is my hometown, Niles, Wethersfield Township, and McDonald. This is where my clients have come to see us for 33 years. They come over the two bridges, I call it, and that's pretty much it. It's a great way to cap off a career for me.
How many years have you been an attorney?
I've been an attorney 33 years.
Okay, so this would be a next step for you.
Yes, it would be. It's like I said, it's a step kind of the same way my father took it. He was a litigator like I was. He was a prosecutor like I was, and like I am, or I was, and it's just a good way to cap things off. I've also been in business. I was on a bank board for 13 years, so I saw the business side of people. Very interesting. And I've also been a business owner here for 33 years.
Now you said you served as acting judge already?
Yeah, I'm currently serving as an acting judge in the Niles Municipal Court.
All right, so you just want the job permanently, essentially, is what you're.
Well, the judgeship is a full-time judgeship, commencing January 1st, 2018.
And it's a 4-year term?
It's a 6-year term.
6-year, okay. And why do you think you stand out above? I know there's 3 other candidates, so it's kind of a hefty race, this one.
Well, I think I have the most experience. I've been practicing as long as anyone else in the race. I've litigated in all the courts, like I said, the municipal court, which is the lowest level of courts in the court system, common pleas court, Court of Appeals, and the Ohio Supreme Court. I've litigated successfully in all those courts, and I've also litigated successfully in the federal district court in the Northeast Ohio district. I've also been a business person, and I know people on both sides of the aisle. I know how to get along with people. I think I can be fair and impartial with integrity and independence.
One of the biggest issues plaguing our court system right now is the heroin epidemic.
Yes.
So can you address, as judge, the steps you want to see taken?
Well, the number one issue for the court is Niles' finances because there's a fiscal emergency. So I feel I can provide a court, streamline it down, work it the way it's been working without asking for additional funds. So we provide the services to the citizens of Wethersfield, Niles, and McDonald, and still have it be a sufficient court. With regard to heroin and the epidemic, it's serious. We need to do something about it. The Ohio Supreme Court has a specialized docket section. We have to apply for funds. They help you set up the court. And I don't agree with the idea that you should do nothing. We have to do something. We have to try something. And the Ohio Supreme Court, through the specialized section, helps you set up that. And I also think we should have a veterans court attached or bootstrapped to the drug court. My dad was a Navy veteran in World War II, and I kind of have a place in my heart for them. They have issues that others don't. They've seen things others don't. And I think you have to take that into consideration when you adjudicate as a judge.
Now, I know other courts like Youngstown has a municipal court, or at their municipal court, they have a veterans court too. So is that something you want to base your model off of that a little bit?
That would be fine, and whatever the Supreme Court suggests. The Supreme Court does have specialized docket requests in the area of veterans courts and drug courts. But we have to do something. We have to start a drug court. Just to let someone OD, hit him with Narcan, bring him down, and then the next day it comes back and back. The police tell me it just goes on and on. The same. They even know the houses where the people live. You know, we have to set up something where there's counseling. Vivitrol's the latest way they're moving. You get a shot after 7 days of counseling. If you're clean after 7 days, you get a shot once a month for 4 months. And I guess if you try to use after that, you get sick. It actually doesn't provide any kind of high to you.
The high.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you have grand ideas for Niles Court, but you want to do them without costing any more money to the city, who's already in it.
Absolutely. There are opportunities right now for enhancements through the Supreme Court. Because Niles is in fiscal emergency, they go to the top of the rung in requests, court security, monitors, computer enhancement, Portage County got $440,000 last year from the Supreme Court. You call the Supreme Court, they come, they look at your situation. My dad did it in the 80s back at the Trumbull County Common Police Court. That's when they started security back then. And that's the first thing I would do. I would do it even before I began the term, provided I had the consent of Judge Townley, the mayor, the service director, and the grants coordinator. I'd get right on it.